Hey guys, my name is Ryan and welcome to Overwatch Central. Lucio mains rejoice, your hero just got buffed again. Oh, well, at least not nerfed. We'll go over exactly what these changes are, and don't mistake this for yesterday's video with Miska talking about a bit of a quality of life change to Lucio with the addition of a new feature. Don't worry, we'll go over everything in a second because this was also brought up by the devs on the Blizzard forums, but there are also changes to Genji and Hanzo that I do want to highlight too. We'll be going over the new details on the PTR and also talking about the start of Season 10. We now have a date and a time for when that's going to begin, as well as the end of Season 9. And also, I have an amazing animation I need to show you guys with an Overwatch versus TF2 almost animated shot. It's brilliant. We'll look at that in a second, but first I want to start with the stuff that is on the PTR currently. So most players know about the changes to Lucio on the PTR. To remind you, wall riding is less likely to be interrupted along a single surface. You can now go around corners. You can now land back on the same wall after leaping away, granted you move away enough of it. And he also added a little bit of a gauge that Miska spoke about yesterday, where it's the minimum time that you can hold the jump key before you can ride around the corner, meaning that you basically don't get caught on corners and just have those awkward situations that a lot of players are concerned about. Also, Soundwave no longer consumes ammo, which is the secondary fire of Lucio. It used to consume about 4 or 5, so it used to get really awkward with getting into reload cycles and that kind of jazz. However, amongst all of those changes and frankly buffs, movement speed when jumping off a wall was decreased from 2.5 meters per second to 2.0. And if you've looked on any form of forums or Reddit, you'll see that a lot of players aren't really happy with this at all. They're not really happy with how the new Lucio felt. Well, since then, Blizzard have added yet another PTR patch, and the main one is that the wall leap boost has been reverted back to the time that it used to be, meaning that Lucio isn't as slow anymore jumping off the walls. He's now back to the same speed, but they are going to keep an eye on it just in case that it becomes overpowered, but we'll sort of see. Lots of players already on Reddit saying that they love these changes and glad that Blizzard have listened to them to revert this back, and this is a good step in the direction of the PTR. As well as that, they fixed a bug causing a loss of momentum when jumping on smaller objects or columns such as trees. I think this is more for rollouts, right? When people are leaving spawn and they can do the crazy jumping off a tree or a little rock to get the speed boost, that just makes sure that players can still do that really. But that isn't on the PTR currently, but it should be soon. They added and then promptly removed the option that I just spoke about the amount of time that you need to be on a wall before you go around a corner. Currently it's set at 0.3 seconds of being on a wall before you go around the corner. It's basically an ability that's not ready yet. But also, including that, we also have the changes to Genji and Hanzo. Genji's deflect is basically back to what it was. The size is a little bit smaller, but the lowered height specifically was causing him to be able to headshot when jumping sometimes. So I feel like they're going to tinker with Genji's deflect a little bit more. And he also fixed a thing with Hanzo's lunge ability. So what a lot of players were complaining about, and I've had this myself actually when playing him, is going on to jump onto a wall, you end up lunging and kind of instantly using your lunge ability to start wall climbing. Well, from now on it won't consume the cooldown. This is more of just a bug fix more than anything. Now, I don't really want to go and give my full opinion on this. I just want to get the news out to you guys today because there's quite a bit to cover. But I do like that Blizzard are now starting to use the PTR for feedback. It used to feel that PTR was more, these are the changes, expect them in 3 weeks, we're not really going to iterate on them anymore. And because of that, players were frustrated when they'd go, I don't like these changes on the PTR, and it seemed that Blizzard didn't listen. But now it's good to see that they're actually reverting a lot of aspects of Lucio's kit that players were very critical of when they saw it and played it on the PTR. So it's nice to see that Blizzard are changing and implementing stuff based on the feedback that they're getting from the community. That's incredibly important, and it's nice to see that they're doing that. And overall, Lucio's gains a lot here. Blizzard's mantra for changing heroes at the moment seems to be, we'll buff one thing and then nerf another. In this case, they're sort of buffing how easy it is to wall ride, but they're nerfing how quickly he can jump off of a wall. They're not taking anything away. You can still do all of the same stuff that you wanted to as Lucio before, but you just have more bits of kit to help you wall ride. So it might be a bit awkward to get used to, but overall this is all green ticks so far. But let us know what you think of all of that in the comments below. We're now going to talk about the end of Season 9 and most importantly the start of Season 10. On the Blizzard forums, Tom Powers, a community manager, said that Season 9 will officially end on Friday, April 27th at 5 PM Pacific time. So that's midnight for people in the UK, 1 AM for those in Europe. And it will start again April 30th, which is on the Monday at the same time. He then goes on to go over the rewards, which I've just shown on screen. I won't read all of that out, but I feel it's important to note considering that's when Brigitta's going to be added into competitive. I don't know about you guys, I haven't really wanted to play this hero, but I'm kind of worried that she's either going to be incredibly overpowered that she's played in every game and triple support actually becomes a meta, or it's going to be a troll pick. There's no in between, it feels, so it might be a bumpy couple of weeks when Brigitte goes into the game, but I honestly feel that she's going to improve the game somewhat. But let us know again what you guys think. And finally, I don't want this to go on for too long, I just want to get the news out there, but I did want to show this amazing animation that came from the Winglet YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description below, but it's an amazing battle, I suppose, between Overwatch and TF2 characters, sort of talking about the similarities of certain heroes, really highlights the personalities, and it's brilliantly made, beautifully made. And with a lot of hype surrounding Infinity War being the biggest crossover in the world, I don't know, I quite like this, and the ending's amazing as well. I won't spoil it for you, so do go check it out if you have the time. It's worth it, I promise you. But that's everything that I wanted to cover today. Main one being that Lucio has been saved. It feels like a lot of the changes that scared the community with how the new wall ride may feel seem to have been reverted to a little bit, but Lucio gets the best of both worlds, both from the normal Lucio that we know and love, and also the PTR stuff that's going on too. I'm curious to know what guys think of the Lucio changes. I quite like them, but I know not a lot of people do on the PTR, so do let us know below. Thanks for watching, take care, we'll see you next time.